thank you for accompanying me on this risky mission. I have one more boon to ask of you. Surely you wish to know the reason why. Oh!
Moving to engage, Ghost Lead. Moving to position. Standing by to fire. I'm on the target. Target's down.
Rock and roll.
Bad guy spotted. Okay, hostiles alerted. Got a hostile. That's the stuff. He's ready to fire. Sniper's about to shoot at us. HVT's on the move. Bad guy spotted. Enemy backup here. Combat drone's active.
The drone will give us an extra edge.
Target there. I'll get you a better minute.
Wow, that made a statement.
You're fading, Ghost Lead. You need to transfade. Got one. Hostile in sight. Popped one. Ghost Lead. Drone shut down.
Could have used it right about now.
auto turret. Grenade, hit the deck.
Alright, I'm moving in. I got your back. God, take him down! Moving!
Enemy fighter over there. He's down. Got one. Over there. Shit. Automated gun. Shot one of them.
We're losing men! Terminate the hostiles, goddammit!
So, David Madeira was transferred to the Eternity Center. I guess I better head over there and see what I can find.
If you put your silencer on, you'll cut your weapon's noise.
I don't know. I haven't found anything. Nothing here. I'm moving to another sector.
Sniper marked.
Oh, Christ. There ain't shit out here. Shit, a whole lot of
Maneuvering
nothing
to the
out here.
target. Moving to acquire. Let me get in position. Prepared to fire. Have the target in sight. Hostile is in sight. Good boss.
Nice shooting.
Be advised, hostiles are on alert.
We have hostiles out here. Enemy contact. Got it. We see him. We'll be ready.
with you.
Good one. Ah, hell. I take it you used to be Mr. Madeira.
Where have you been?
I, visited your husband.
What is that supposed to mean?
I found the Eternity facility. And while I was there, found this research.
What? What is this? Jace has been funding research into a cure for David?
And he hasn't stopped. Even after you left.
But why?
Paula, Jace may be a lot of things. But he's still your friend.
Some wife. Acting like he's already... Jesus.
Hey, we're a bit busy running from killer drones. No harm, no foul. Right now, I'm worried about everyone in Aroa.
Yeah. Look. It's great what Jace has done for David. But there's still a lot I can do for Haruhi and the Outcasts.
I'm not sure they're who you think they are.
Nobody's clean, Nomad. I'll settle for someone who isn't trying to screw me over.
Hello, friend. I need help finding this location.
I can tell you that location.
Thanks. I owe you one. Going someplace?
Sentinel patrols are getting close. We need to relocate.
You must have hurt them pretty bad to have them come after you. What's an outfit like that doing on Aroa, anyway?
There was that bombing on Skell Tech.
I've heard of it. I haven't heard too many details, though. What do you know?
I'm sorry, Nomad. I'm very busy. Excuse me.
Daigoro's hiding something. I just need to find out what.
You think we're... gonna be okay.
Enemy support unit eliminated. Bad guy spotted.
Tell me more about this right now.
I don't know anymore. Just ease off, man.
Bad guy in sight. Ready, boss. Copy, boss. Moving. Rog, moving in. Roger, moving. Ready here. Target locked. I'm set to take out the target. Enemy location there. Nailed him.
Solid work.
Roger, getting in position. Locked. Ready to shoot. Dead. All of them.
Good hits.
Found one of ours dead! We got hostiles in the area! Hey!
Sending teams all over the place on these raids. I guess we got some intel on the Outcast locations. Nah, man, there's nothing out here. Roger. I think I'm gonna take some downtime after this contract. You know, I've done 3 trips back to back. Getting as bad as a machine gun. When I got here, it was like everything was upset. I thought I was losing my mind. It's a job, and no one's out here. No one's gonna be out here.
Acquiring target. Moving to the target. Set here. Locked on the radio op.
Dude, check your damn radio. You can't
Target's eliminated.
Solid work.
Way to go, Ghost Lead.
Are you all right?
I'm in one piece. I found a workshop. Maybe it was yours. There were some blueprints that Paula had drawn.
There isn't time. That Sentinel platoon took some of our supplies. Critical supplies. We won't survive without them. Please, help us get them back and take them to our rally point.
All right, fine. But I'm hanging on to these documents.
This how you thought
Go.
things would turn out?
I'll find a way to link up later.
firepower going, fix it.
Hostile. Laying down, suppressing fire. Roll out. I'll find you later.
Get that son of a bitch! Enemy troop!
Helping you out. Got him. I got one there. Blasted him. Rolling out me. I'll find you.
That motherfucker. Enough of Madeira's battery power here to blow up the entire island.
Enemy position marked there. Okay, let me see what we got here.
Good work, Jerry. This helps.
Here, check the results. Enemy over there. Shake it. Activating the combat drone.
It won't know what hit him.
Nomad, you need to check those wounds fast. Got some backup for ya. Enemy location there. Throw in a live one. I got you covered. Coming to heal you. He's there. Throwing scrap metal. Got one. Over there. Enemies hit. There it is. Hostile down. I spotted. Fury needs help. That grenade. Casualty. Target hit. I'm good now. I'm gonna help him. That was close. I got a hostile over there. Get out of here. I'll find you.
Where the hell is that son of a bitch, Daigoro?
He went to the South Cape whaling station to see his sister. Well, what's wrong?
Don't worry. Daigoro will hear all about it. Hello, stranger.
Is this what you thought it'd
I need to know how to find this location. Can you help me?
What you're looking for? I know where it's located.
Thanks for all your help. Where's your worm of a brother?
Nomad, are you okay?
Wait! Wait! You piece of shit. You tell a motherfucker when you have him chase down a truck full of explosives. Or were you trying to kill me? Huh? And what's up with these blueprints? You into engineering? Or you just bombed the shit out of 30 people?
Don't hurt him! Please, just let me explain.
Don't tell me this was your idea.
Now wait. Just...
You're a waking terrorist and you try to blow my ass up!
It was a mistake, okay? He got scared. The building was supposed to be empty. The lab was supposed to be empty. We were given bad information.
You two are idiots. So are all the rest of your outcasts.
The future must be human.
Project Deus wants to make computers that's smarter than we are.
What about Paula Madeira? She gave you those blueprints?
No. Daigoro figured out how to use her energy cells as an incendiary device. We kept it secret from her. Especially after we killed those people. Paula is too important to us.
Are you still gonna kill us?
Stupid is as bad as evil. But with Sentinel out there, I need you. Still, I'm gonna tell Paula what you and your sister did.
Brute Squad? Tell her I'm sorry.
Hey, you.
Leave me alone. I don't have energy for a fight.
Look, I'm not here to fight. But I have to tell you. Haruhi and Daigoro. They bombed that Skell Tech lab.
I heard the rumors. But Haruhi and Daigoro would never hurt anyone.
You know, they didn't mean to.
But they did. I always thought... I don't know, someone was trying to set them up. Make them look like terrorists.
And they used one of your energy cells as the bomb. Daigoro was able to adapt the technology. And Sentinel... they figured out how to do the same thing.
Oh, hell.
You gonna be okay?
You know that phrase, the truth will set you free?
Yeah, I've read it.
It's not true. I know what Jace has done for my husband. And I know what Haruhi has done with my technology. Let's go to Jace.
You ever think you'd be fighting in a guerrilla war?
Have you been able to break it yet? Quiet for a second. I'm trying to concentrate on this.
So Project Deus. That sounds ominous. What can you tell me?
Look, I'd really prefer not to talk about it.
I get that you're not a fan, but why all this? A rebellion over a rich guy's pet project? It doesn't track.
What's there to track? Apparently, during their giant asshole convention, the meatheads at Skell Tech came up with a way to cheat death. Project Deus is their elitist method of transferring the minds of the richest 0.1% into computers. It's not hard to figure out where that leaves the rest of us. So excuse me if I'm a little pissed off.
It sounds like Project Deus is something people are really putting their hearts into. Yeah, I mean, it sounds a little bizarre, but maybe in the long run it'll do some good.
You've got to be kidding. Every one of these people have spent their lives squeezing profit out of other people's sweat and blood. And right after they've gifted themselves immortality, I'm supposed to believe that they'll start caring about other people's best interests? I'm not buying that brand. It's in the name, Brute Squad. Project Deus isn't about cheating the god of death, it's about becoming him. For these people, it means absolute power. That's what the Outcasts are fighting against.
Your people look like they're barely holding it together.
What, you mean these nerd farmers aren't ready for Brute Squad boot camp? It was hard enough turning these pocket-protecting 4-H'ers onto vandalism, but infiltration and sabotage? It's a goddamn miracle that we've survived this long. But we're not fooling ourselves. We know at the end of the day, we're just standing with our fingers in a dike.
Yeah, well, the tide's coming in. Surviving off the grid is one thing, but if you don't start punching above your weight, you're gonna get slaughtered. If you don't think your lot's up for that, best thing would be to scatter to the wind.
If not us, then who?
Let me ask you something. Why South Cape Station? Liberty's right next door, and it wouldn't take much for Sentinel to surround you and cut you off from everything.
It's rare that outcast cells stay put more than a few days. Nature of the beast, I guess. With this place, we were just looking for something more permanent where we could stockpile supplies and safeguard assets. The landfill keeps away Sentinel and Skeller tourists from the capital. We're right near to our fields of operation and close enough to Sentinel that we won't show up on radar. As far as security's concerned, the Creek does a decent job of keeping us hidden, and looking out at the cabins is a bonus.
How did Sentinel Corp take control of Varroa?
Skell hired them to deal with us initially once he realized that he had some resistance against transhumanism, his own private militia. They started making arrests, so a few of us went to ground and our sympathizers followed, thinking they'd leave us alone once we were outside of the cities.
But they didn't?
Stone got permission to operate outside Liberty and Infinity, and Skell let him set up shop in the Cold War installations to patrol the wild. Once they got there, they did just enough to keep us at bay, while using us as cover to bring in men and vehicles, which he hid from Skell in some underground bunkers, which of course are now called Camp Ferret and Camp Weasel.
Son of a bitch has a sense of humor.
We were watching the whole thing happen. And when they grew strong enough, they took over. They literally came up out of the ground. Skell had no idea what hit him.
Came across some soldiers in masks. Know anything about them?
Wolves. They're elite and they answer directly to Walker. We noticed them around after Sentinel Corp took over. My guess is they were hidden in one of the underground bases before then. They're bad news from what I can tell. But they mostly just run drills and ignore us altogether, so we do the same.
Where can I find them, if I were inclined?
Don't know why you would be, but they've got a few little fortresses around. Biggest one is Shark Base, an old US sub-base dug into a cliff on the south coast. Wolves keep a close eye on it, so nobody knows what's in there.
If I was looking for a fight, where should I go?
With Sentinel Corp, you that hard up?
Trigger finger needs its exercise.
Well, Sentinel patrols the city centers and industrial complexes pretty heavily, though there's always civilians around, so I'd keep away from those if you can help it. Then there's the settlements they built when they first got here, in the southwest and northeast, where they keep their reserve garrison and store resources.
That sounds like more fun than anybody should be allowed to have.
If you're looking for more of a skirmish, you could check out one of Aurora's many Cold War-era bunkers left courtesy of Uncle Sam. They also set up some transportable structures and took over some Skell architecture. Basically, if you see a green storage container-looking thing, Sentinel's probably nearby. Of course, if you don't feel like looking that hard, they patrol most of the island 24/7, so you could just pick a spot and wait.
I want to know about the bombing.
It was a mistake.
There was nothing strategic about the Skell Foundation. It was an office building. You weren't even at war yet, so why do it at all?
Attention? Skell Tech completely ignored us when we tried to meet with them about transhumanism. We've been getting the runaround in Aurora's parliament, who were a bunch of Skell Tech groupies anyway. There was no other way to get people to wake up about what was really happening.
Well, you're the reason Skell brought Sentinel Corp to Auroa. Is he awake enough for you?
Skell deserves what he's getting. At least there's justice in that. But no. I didn't want this.
Is it over? Or do you plan on playing terrorists some more?
We aren't terrorists. We were activists who went too far. Now I'm not sure what we are. But causing civilian casualties again would destroy whatever ethical glue is still holding us together.
How do the Outcasts manage to sustain themselves out here?
Barely. None of us have the skills or equipment to farm or fish. Even if we did, it'd bring us a boatload of attention that we couldn't afford. Once in a while, a civilian will leave some food at a dead drop, but it's risky and never much. Best bet's always to steal from farms and raid Sentinel supplies, but of course they're protected. Then there's still the matter of getting the supplies out to as many cells as possible while avoiding detection.
Nobody thinks about food at first. That's why so many groups who call themselves revolutionaries end up as bandits. Even if you don't think it's possible now, you'll want to be careful you don't drift that way. I was out at Darkwood Island. It looked like Skell built a city and abandoned it. Unless he's planning on turning Auroa into a movie backlot, I can't quite figure out why he'd do something like that.
How else would he test the AI in his drones? The archipelago is chock full of dedicated training fields.
God damn it. The ones training there were combat models. Sentinels building a whole army. You at all worried about the increased traffic around the industrial facility near here? Being that your HQ is so close, I mean.
The only human within miles is a skeleton crew of Sentinel rejects who probably got transferred there as a punishment and bitch all day about finding a detail with more action. Not the sharpest bunch. And just like everybody else, they're convinced there's nothing interesting on Windy Islands. So we let them believe that. We can travel back and forth on those barges day in and day out, and the only thing that follows us is a stink.
Can you tell me why Sentinels got a prison set up in the survival shelter complex?
Nope, never been. Never planned to either, but I've heard about it. Given Skell's vision, it doesn't seem too far-fetched. An illegal prison in a remote fortress, on top of a mountain, surrounded by ice and snow where no one in their right mind would go looking? No offense.
None taken, but the size of the place is insane. It looked like you could fit a row's whole population up there.
I can't see a scenario where Sentinel would use all the space, but clearly they were thinking big, which gives one pause.
Well, I retired Ilsa Herzog, who was running the place, but I'm sure that's not going to do anyone any good. We'll just have to see. Did you know anything about Madeira's husband being kept in the cryo chambers in eternity?
I knew he had ALS, of course, and how difficult it was for Paula when he went into a coma 5 years back. Hate to say it like this, but it seemed to me that Paula had moved on. I was surprised as shit when I heard he was still alive.
Even Skell's got his good points.
Hitler liked art.
Really? Hitler?
Skell was playing God. Just because he helped out a friend one time doesn't make him any less dangerous. Almost glad he never found a cure. He'd have had Madeira forever, not to mention something to sell for a fortune. You want to work with Skell? I can't stop you. But you'd better make sure you're using him and not the other way around.
I've dealt with a few snakes in my time. Skell's nothing special.
Whatever. You're gonna do what you want to do, so he's your problem. But don't let him become mine. If he ever compromises the Outcasts, even you won't be able to protect him from me.
What's up with the security center?
It's a security center?
A penitentiary in Skell's personal paradise of freedom?
It popped up pretty much right after the Outcasts started kicking up dust about Skell's agenda. They sold it to Parliament as a place to hold troublemakers before they could be transferred off the island. But of course, when Sentinel showed up, Skell handed them the keys to help them with their peacekeeping. Weirdly, Sentinel didn't really use it. Not sure if it was too small or what. Most outcast and civilian inmates get sent up to the prison that used to be the survival shelters in Good Hope Mountain.
Any advice for a fight in World 2.0?
The name of the game is take out their drones faster than they can launch them. It's a bitch, but that's why we always carry jammers that'll shut off any live drone or vehicle happening by. At least for a while. Another option would be to make your peace with the devil and use sync-shot drones to take out specific targets.
Sync-shot drones?
They only target humans, though. They can't target drones. There's also a variation on the Legion drone, the ones in the drone swarm. They're like little flying guns that basically take aim in any direction and wait for a signal to execute their target.
Got any lying around?
No can do. We mostly leave those things alone. Kind of goes against what we're trying to be.
Sounds like just another weapon to me.
If you're inclined, you can get them hot out of the oven from Skell Tech labs or assembly lines. Hell, even some startups might have them. And come to think of it, the Omega Center ought to have plenty.
See you later, Haruhi.
Not if I see you first, Brute Squad.